Just asking for money is not the right deal. I don't think anyone's just gonna give you money. You gotta earn it.
We're gonna be putting you on the line with the FBI.
Yeah, the reliable pawnbroker. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Tune in, trust you don't wanna miss. I'm talking about gold, cash, and silver. Jewelry coming pawn that. The reliable pawnbroker. You know I be on that. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Surprise, everyone. Welcome back to The Reliable Pawnbroker. Appreciate you guys for being here. I missed you guys last week, but I know you guys will understand. Last minute vacation with the family, much needed. Kids were gonna go into finals week, but I was like, you know what? Before they end up doing all the studying, let me take them away for a few days. So wife and I booked a trip to Lake Tahoe, stayed at one of the best resorts that I've been to, drove to Virginia City. Excellent place. If you guys don't know much about it, you guys need to look it up. I did a lot of video out there, so I will drop it in hopefully next week's episode. But you guys, I think, will appreciate it. But I'm glad to be back, giving out another American Eagle for this episode here. What else? Got 2 interactions for you guys. And I also want to thank everyone that reached out to me on, I think, Saturday. You guys called the shop here. My cousin, nephew, pops were running the show here. So thanks to them as well. What else? This whole week I got a bunch of calls, a lot of messages on our Instagram asking if everything's okay. So I do really want to thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And if you haven't done so yet, comment, like, and subscribe to the video. In the meanwhile, let's jump into this video and I will give out a American Eagle and give you guys a breakdown on the 2 interactions here. So stay tuned, enjoy. What's going on, bud?
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. I got some stuff I want to show you.
What is it?
I'm not sure what exactly you buy, but it seems like you buy a lot of different things.
What do you have?
So I have some jewelry. So I want to see if you would buy this.
Let me see.
And how much you would pay for it.
What is it supposed to be? It's
Silver and gold. It's a bracelet. Opens and closes.
Someone tested this already?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely precious.
This?
Yeah.
This? Let me try to see if I can get a close-up picture of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna test it real quick.
Okay. Yeah, do your thing.
So, just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
who tested this for you?
So that's actually that is from a company that my family is part of. It's I could show you the website if you want to see it.
Well, yeah, what's the website?
It's
That's the company that your family's part of?
yeah, it's my family's bracelet, but I just don't have any money right now, so
Your what?
I don't have any money right now, so I'm trying to get a little money.
But when you said that someone tested it, who tested it?
I mean, it's just like it's precious metal that was bought. I mean,
No, because
whoever's selling it
tested. You said you did test, or someone tested it.
Oh yeah, someone definitely tested it somewhere along the lines. I mean,
well, somewhere along.
Yeah.
This isn't gold.
All right.
That's why when you said tested, I was trying to figure out if a local shop tested it or what the case is.
All right, fair
You know
enough.
what I mean?
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
no good, bro. I mean,
What about
I have a video of it if you want to see it, but it's as soon as I held it under the acid, it just starts bubbling.
I believe you.
That's no good. What did they tell you this is?
I mean, I don't even want to claim what it is now. I'll just let you kind of figure it out. I think actually that's silver, maybe.
I don't even know if that. I don't even know if it's that for sure. It's not gold,
Okay.
but when it sticks to a magnet like that,
Yeah.
no good, bro. Silver and gold will never stick to a magnet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? You could tell just from the finish that it's not.
Okay.
I could test it for you if you want, but
Alright.
there's no point because it's sticking to a metal.
Yeah, I got you. Is there something that you can like see within it? Just like. Yeah.
It's just costume jewelry, bro. If you ask me.
Oh, okay. This is costume jewelry.
Yeah, because I mean,
Alright,
it's
what
sticking
about
to a
this?
metal. No good, man. I
No
see
good?
stuff like this every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can tell from the bottom. When you look at it, the way it's finished,
Yeah.
you know, these are mass produced.
Oh, okay.
There's like a epoxy resin.
All right.
It's not even wood.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's a resin
Okay.
souvenir you could buy from probably maybe downtown, you know, Koreatown maybe, or
Yeah.
somewhere in that area, yeah.
All right.
Man, what else you got? You just got...
You wouldn't buy one emerald earring, would you? All right. All right.
No, man.
That's it, man. all
That's
I have.
it?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Your family owns a jewelry shop. I thought you might have
I'm
something
trying to get
decent.
them to give me money, man. I'm just like,
You gotta go ask them for some work.
I know, for real.
Just asking for money is not the right deal.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's just gonna give you money. You gotta earn it.
I know. I mean, I have a job too, but I messed up the hours and I didn't get paid on time. So. Okay. Well, can I see what you got here? I mean, I'm curious, like, if you have any like guns or knives or anything.
No,
No.
I don't deal with firearms, bro.
No. Okay. You have knives though?
I got only just some China-made stuff.
Right.
Nothing high-end.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Anytime, man.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one,
You
buddy.
too.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, the reliable pawnbroker. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Tune in, trust you don't wanna miss.
What's up,
Oh,
man?
no, bro. Oh, you called us?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good. Well, been better, but we're surviving.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're right. So, I
Sure,
got
please
like
go.
the Felicity Jones from the one movie, Kylo Ren.
How much you trying to get for these, bro? Damn, signature on this was already...
Yeah, but it's also Frank Oz. He stopped signing 20 years ago, and at minimum, those like you can look up online how much they sell for it.
So what do you want for the whole lot?
So I'm trying to be fair. I know you guys got to make a lot of money, right? So these autographs sell for like $800 to $1,100, but I know it's a little faded on there, so we'd mark it down to like 6 to 9. And then I know you guys have to double that, so I'd probably be looking at like, and this is being fair, $350 and then 50 and 50, so like $450 for the three of them. And if you wanted to go look up prices on all of them, like I can hang
Let me
out.
look this one up, because this one here at least has a PSA possible cert on it.
Well, the Topps Authentic ones, they came in like packs, like baseball cards, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those ones before.
Yeah.
I think the ones that are going for those numbers are the ones that are actually graded, bro. I mean, I found I found a bunch of them out here, but the ones that are graded. Okay, so these aren't PSA,
Yeah.
obviously.
So, yeah.
But when I'm Googling PSA, I mean, these are the stuff that's coming up, but these are all, half of them are graded, bro.
You mean encapsulated?
Encapsulated, graded by PSA, you know what I mean?
But that one is too. It's PSA DNA. You can look it up.
But it's not graded though. These are actually encapsulated. This one's not. This is just in a sleeve.
Yeah, but like that's the sold one, right? That
This?
one?
No, none of them are sold.
Well, if you go under sold, there's one just like that that's sold for that much.
Okay, so what do you want me to type here? Frank Oz, signed picture, PSA, DNA?
Yeah, just do the sold. Yeah, see, that was the one I was just
So
looking.
this is graded.
It's encapsulated, yes.
Yeah, but yours is not. That's why.
I know that's why it wouldn't be as much, but also see how that's a photo. It's a CGI photo from the modern ones. Because that photo's from Empire Strikes Back, they're actually far more sought after. He stopped signing photos about 20 years ago, and the last ones he did were for the Phantom Menace. So they were only the CGI ones. The ones like that typically sell for really good.
But how would we know the actual value of this? What do you think the value of this is? Okay, we got this right here only, right? So that's him. Obviously, it's not this type of picture, but it's a sign, just like PSA, just like.
Yeah, but nobody wants that. They want keep going down. Like,
Not seeing nothing. So you want me to edit that, like Frank Oz?
you can type in Yoda.
Sign Yoda there. Look at that. This is the only one right here.
Yeah, but if you keep going down, I'm sure there's going to be more. Oh.
Yeah, it stops, man. Trust me, I did it, bro. That's why I was doing it here, but I want to go over it with you. So, you agree with me with the fact that people can ask all sorts of things.
Yes.
What it actually sells for is.
Like here's a Beckett one, and Beckett's not even as good. That sold for $1,100 because it's an Empire Strike Back photo.
You know, I don't know if you could compare that to this, but I mean, that has the actual letter of authenticity with it.
Here's a JSA, which isn't as good, right? And this one is just like mine, just free, right? That one's sold for $750.
Look at that signature, man.
Yeah.
This signature is like just as good as freaking like James Gandolfini over there, which is hardly visible. How did that happen? You left it somewhere with...
No, I just buy it like that. I bought these all in a big lot recently. Mom got hit by one of those scammers, you know?
Oh, serious?
They took all her savings, everything.
Like what, the ones from overseas?
No, they claimed to be the FBI and that her bank account was...
You trying to sell these for like $1.20?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm just going to take... If you look at the last listings, they all sold for more. So I was like, that's the absolute lowest.
But the problem is, these aren't going to sell that quick. Felicity Jones isn't going to sell as quickly. Not a very large demand for it, unless you actually have like maybe the cards.
Yeah, the Felicity Jones ones, they sell from anywhere from $150 to $80.
Yeah, I figured.
And then Kylo Ren.
Problem is, man, I don't want to spend too much money on stuff that might just sit in my eBay store for who knows how long, you know? It's not like it's a Apple iPad or...
I agree.
Gold
Four
pieces.
sales in the last 2 months.
No, I'm talking about that other one, the Frank Oz one. Because that's really where the money's going to be once it sells, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you ask some people, they prefer Beckett more than PSA. They think it's a much harder grading house, you know what I mean? Man, if the signature was better on this, I would definitely be interested. Just such a light signature. From far away, you can't even tell. What's the best price on this?
$3. Like I said, you can literally go and Google Frank Oz will not sign autographs. Anything in 20 years.
Problem is, it looks like you can sign this. You know what I mean,
And that's
right?
why I'm saying 3 and not 8.
Man, 300 is too much for me, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing it in.
no problem.
I wouldn't mind, let's say, gambling somewhere between 150 to 200, but it's cool. It's cool, man. I wish it was just darker. My James Gandolfini is the same way over there. It's almost identical to that.
The best I could do is I could do about 340 if you added in these two as well.
Still high for me, bro.
Okay.
These ones are cool, but to me, I don't really care for those two. These two here, you know.
Okay, you could easily pay 40 and get 100 for, or at least 80 and 100 plus.
You think so?
Yeah, if you look them up.
I mean, this one you got it listed for 120, right?
Which one?
This.
Yeah, and I figure I would probably take 80, but I know people are paying more for them. Like, I'm just trying to list them for selling prices.
But even at $80, let's just say you're gonna pay
But
13%.
that was the lowest. There was this exact one also sold for 150. So it depends. And then this one, like these ones sell for more. So even if you're paying fees, the least you'll probably get on this one would be.
Does Topps have a
90.
verification process?
I don't know. They have a little thing on them.
Yeah, it should have it. I mean, it does have the number. Let's take a look at it real quick. Hold on. Star Wars Authentics. I guess Topps Authentics closed down their Star Wars division.
Yeah, these things were so rare and hard to get.
Man, I want to work a deal out with you, but I also want to make a profit, but not wait forever.
I feel you.
So you said what's the absolute best for all three?
275.
I got a YouTube channel. I wonder what my subscribers would say to that signature.
Everybody flips coins nowadays. I watch all the people go to card shows and do that.
Which ones?
I don't know. I just feel they go to card shows and they flip
Oh,
coins.
card shows.
And they flip
we could
coins
play
over
blackjack.
prices. I don't got that. I live paycheck to paycheck. I don't got that kind of like. That gives me anxiety.
That's what I'm concerned with. That signature. I know it's genuine. I wish it was darker. Matt, your call. I'll let you make the decision on this one.
Give him the 275.
Deal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Need my ID?
I need your ID, brother. We'll do it. That's fine. Excellent.
Cool.
There you go, brother. Let's write it up. Pay the gentleman. How did your mom get in this scam, bro? Give me a quick, just a rundown. Because I've had people call us too, but I've had a lot of my subscribers mention this whole...
They were pretty good, I'm not going to lie. So, she'd been having money taken from her account, but every time it happened, she calls the bank and they fix it. But it had happened a lot. So she got a call one day and they're like, hey, this is the local Bank of America. They go, we're going to be putting you on the line with the FBI. And they get put on the line and they go, hey, somebody at the local bank has access to your bank account. So she was like, okay, what's going on? They're like, hey, someone has access to your account. They go, what we're going to need you to do is go down there and you need to withdraw all your money from the account. You're checking your savings. They go, he has access to it. So they go, we need you to set up a separate account that they don't have access to. And if that account gets hacked into, we know exactly who did it. We know where it's coming from, everything like that. So she went and did all that, took out all her checking and her savings, put it into a new account. She gets a call from the bank going, yeah, sure enough, we know exactly what happened. The person sold your stuff. He's being arrested right now. And she's like, I don't want to go into the bank while they're arresting him. And she's freaking out.
Oh, man.
All this stuff. And then
How old is your mom, bro?
74.
Okay.
So then the next day, she goes to go access her new account, and it's just gone. She goes and contacts the bank, and they're like, nobody from the bank contacted you.
But how did they...
Nobody from the FBI contacted you. And then because you took the money out yourself and put it into a different account, that wasn't us that took your money out. So they can't refund her for anything.
But when she took the money out,
yeah,
they didn't physically give it to her, right?
The cash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she went back
She sat in her car.
with the money.
Yeah, with the money, and they go, we're going to be sending you new information.
About this new account.
And they go in there, put the money in the new account, and then we know if anything gets taken, we know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, but here's a question for you, though. Who created that account? That's what I'm trying to get.
I guess the new FBI people or something, they said, hey, we work for the bank, this is your new account, go cash. She gave them access to, you know how you have the Bank of America phone app?
Yeah.
She gave them access to her Bank of America phone app.
You guys should maybe inquire with the bank.
Well, we did. We did a police report, and then on top of that, you know how there's child services?
Yeah.
There's the same thing for adults called adult services.
Yeah.
And they came to the house and everything and sat down with my mom, filled out a report for her.
Sorry for asking, but
everything.
how much was it?
It was under 40, but it was like everything she had.
Damn, bro, serious? Close to $40,000.
Everything
That's
she
sad,
has, and we thought that the adult services would help us a bit like that, but they were basically like, as long as you still have a roof over your head and food, there's really nothing we can do.
That's insane, dude. Sorry, man.
Her boyfriend actually got hit with the same, not the same scam, but got hit in the same month. But he only got like $1,000 taken
So
from
they
him.
probably targeted them because, you know what I mean? If they were able to get a smaller amount from the boyfriend or whoever, and then,
she had an issue earlier in the year.
right down, Matt? Is that what you need?
Yeah, right down.
Right down.
She
bro?
had an issue earlier in the year. Is that good or should?
It's good.
That's good.
There you go. Sign it, please.
Where somebody got access to her computer.
Yeah. Okay.
And I come into the room and she's like, there's a virus on the computer and it's going to take $900, but they're going to give me a year's worth of antivirus. And I'm like, no.
Pull the plug on it.
Yeah, I'm like, get off the phone right now. So she's acceptable to it, but after that happened, she's not even going to get on the phone anymore.
No, give me the 50 and the 20 and the 5. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful, especially nowadays.
I have one that I panicked real bad at. They called me and told me that I had a warrant out for my arrest from the IRS, that I hadn't paid my taxes on, or I hadn't paid the fees for my taxes the last 3 years. If I didn't pay at least half of it by noon, a warrant was going out for my arrest. And I woke up in a panic attack, but I called around, I called the police, and they're like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, man, especially these scammers, usually they're gonna try to prey on these elderly people, you know what I mean?
Alright, thanks, man. Appreciate
275,
it.
yeah, man, thanks for sharing
If I
the
have
story,
anything
brother,
else,
yeah.
I'll bring it for you guys.
Let me know.
Alright.
For sure, brother.
Have
I
a good
appreciate
one,
you.
man.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Best of luck to your mom, bro.
She's alright. She's going on a vacation. Her sisters paid for her to go on a vacation to make her feel.
Bro, that's an expensive vacation.
Yeah, I know.
First guy that walks in, I've always told you guys, read people's body language. in this business, I've learned that not only being patient, but reading people's body language is one of the most important things. So you guys saw the bracelet that he actually brought us. I'm gonna show you guys a sample of what it looked like. So here it is. It's this, I guess, wire-like jewelry that they make. Now, I inspected the piece itself. I did the acid test. It reacted. I knew right off the bat it wasn't gonna be real. But I did find the jewelry site that he was referring to. And just like you guys saw, I dropped a screenshot of it. Those are actually just copper with plating over it. So it wasn't, gold. And when he mentioned that, I guess someone tested the merchandise, it's precious metals. But when I asked him some more questions, he couldn't really give me a solid answer. So that's why I always tell you guys, read people's body language. And if you guys noticed, I drew that little circle with the red. I noticed something was, in his hoodie. You guys saw he took out that Chinese, souvenir dragon. No good. We don't buy stuff like that. You could actually probably buy those on AliExpress or Alibaba, any of those sites. So I had to turn him down. Second interaction. The guy walked in with those Star Wars signed pictures. I'm going to show them to you guys. So what I liked about him and disliked about him, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. First of all, the fact that they were PSA DNA, great. Topps Authentics, another great positive thing about him. But I'll show you guys what, I didn't like about him. And here are the pieces. First piece, sorry about the glare. Signature looks great. Topps Authentic, got the hologram with the number on there. Second piece. Notice the signature is a little bit fading now. Let me show you guys. I hope this, camera grabs it right there. Again, Topps Authentic, great. This right here, it's unfortunate. So check this out. This is signed by Frank Oz. And PSA DNA, we got the little sticker on the bottom. Got the cert. Problem is the signature itself. Over time, what happens is when you got this stored on a wall or somewhere where a lot of lighting gets to it, the signature starts fading. And I know you guys see the James Gandolfini that I have on the wall over there. Same thing has happened to that. When they frame that, there's a special glass that you could get done. It's like this UV coating, which blocks any light, not only the sun, but also all these fluorescent lights from hitting that signature, and also the picture, which will start fading over time. So whenever you guys have anything that you guys cherish, something very expensive, get it properly framed. Make sure you guys get that glass. It's a little bit extra, but I think it's well worth it. But what I really want you guys to take from that video is the stories that this guy said. It seemed like there was one after another. His mom got scammed, and then I guess in the past she was also gonna get scammed by this spyware program. And then at the end, to top things off, he explained how he almost got scammed. So just take from that the fact that there's a lot going on right now. Times are tough. It's not only about this gold and silver scams that walk into our shop, but people are getting preyed on with this banking scam. So be very, very careful. Tell your family members, your parents, your grandparents, the elderly. Be careful. A lot of it's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. For now, let's go ahead and jump into picking the winner of the American Eagle. Let's go ahead and copy the link to the video and drop it in here. Filter duplicate users, 10 seconds. See how many comments we got. We got 198. And the winner, taking home this 2000, what is this actually? A 1998 American Eagle. There you go, Sergio_81. My favorite channel on YouTube. Best regards from Portugal. Sergio, congratulations on winning. I'll put the link up here. Send us a message on Instagram, 1 week to claim your prize, have it shipped right out to you. Before I let you guys go, new addition to the family. Check it out. This was actually a gift to me from my sister. That's what you guys should look up. And let me know what you guys think. Crystallized, beautiful piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will keep you guys updated. As always, appreciate you guys. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.
Yeah, the reliable pawnbroker. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Tune in, trust you don't wanna miss. I'm talking about gold, cash, and silver. Jewelry coming, pawn that. The reliable pawnbroker. You know I be on that. Let's go. Hey, yeah.